Hey guys, just now getting back, driving home from Farmer Clayton's house, and figured I would do this video while I'm driving. It'll save me some time out in the cold than doing it when I get home. But I just, I already did a video like this. If you want to see it, you can go back and watch it. But I have to do, and I feel I have to do a disclaimer before about what's going on, because some people will see the video for the first time. Farmer Clayton has lots and lots of sheep and lots of goats, and sometimes animals die for whatever reason, and sometimes baby animals die, and this is the time of year when baby animals are being born, specifically goats and sheep. And he's had a very successful year, but he also has had some losses. And when he has losses, whether it be a mother or a baby or both, I go get them and I feed them to the dogs. So we have an arrangement. He also gives me beef bones and stuff when he butchers cows. He also gives me other animals that die different ways. He had a llama one time that had a tree fall on it. So such is life. So yeah, that's the disclaimer before the video of what is going to be in it, what you're going to see, and just understand that this isn't something that I want to happen or wish would happen. It's just something that it happens, and it might as well not let an animal go to waste, and might as well use it. And that's kind of where I stand on it. So you can share that opinion or not. I'm not killing animals like that to feed to my animals. This is something that happens naturally in the course of labor and other things. So yeah, now I'm just gonna hop into the video, and you'll see, the two kid goats that are being fed. It's a white and brown one. They're being fed out today to likely, I'll decide when I get home, but it's likely going to be Luna, Apollo, and Vasily. I think I have a treat for him, so I'll put him in the crate, because I don't feed whole animals to my dogs inside my house. So Vasily will go out in the back kennel, and I'll be able to feed him a treat that I wouldn't be able to feed him in the house. Because I also got about 24 eggs from him that didn't sell for the dogs, so I'll probably give those to Vasily. He'll get a bunch of eggs I'll just toss out, and he'll have the time of his life. And Apollo and Luna will get the two goats, because I already know they won't let him have one unless he was in there by himself. So let's hop in the video.
Oh, Luna, I'm trying to get video. We're not doing that right now, Luna. It's eating time. You have to be kidding me. Hey.
Hey guys, I would just like to put in here and point out that this is a good example of to disprove the myth that if you feed your dogs raw food, then they're going to become killers and want to kill animals. So those dogs, those puppies were 1.5 years, and the mother's 3.5 years old, and they had a hard time understanding, and they've eaten raw their entire life. I've given them deer, goat, llama, cow their entire life, but it's never been a whole animal. And when given a whole animal, you'll see they had a really hard time understanding that it was food. They were pushing it, nuzzling it, trying to figure it out. Once it was chopped up and they could smell that it was meat, then they realized, oh, this is a raw meal that we're getting. So it's just an interesting side note, like the idea that feeding an animal raw would lead them to kill animals, when feeding them raw didn't even lead them to understand that an animal was food that was already dead. Would have taken them quite some time. So that's about all.
Okay, so they're having a hard time understanding that it was food, which is understandable. These dogs here have never been fed whole animals, so I went and got my axe and chopped them up. And now I'll separate them out a little bit so that see, now they understand that this is food. They're having a hard time before with the understanding that this is in fact supper. You see a little heart there. We'll spread them out a little bit so that everybody gets a little hunk. Because Luna's very commonly steals other animals' food, so. These are her kids. That's Luna's daughter. This is Luna's son. So, if Mocha doesn't want to get snatched up, she knows she should just leave. But I said Vasily, but Mocha was already in here, and I thought, well, three's a crowd, so let's leave him in the house. Just ripped out the heart on that one. See, Luna, she won't just eat, she goes around trying to hoard them. See her? She's taking another big chunk away. Wish the video footage was better, but it's snowing a little too. And you're left with little to nothing, Mocha, but I'm sure Apollo by the end of the night will be left with nothing too. She just keeps coming and taking. You got your stockpile. You got a head, a front, and a back. 2 different goats. You got your stockpile. It's okay, good girl. You're a good girl. Look at you. I wouldn't suggest trying to steal those, Mocha. But that's your business. This kennel is about 20 by 100 feet. So more than enough room for these dogs. That's the front of the brown goat. That's the back of the white goat. Head of the white goat. She's got the, sorry, that was my breath. She's got the body of the black, or the brown goat, and then she's got the, looks like the front of the white. Those are ribs. These goats will be entirely gone by the morning. Not even one single bone, or the only thing that would be left with maybe a smidgen of hair that gets left behind. But they'll eat all this tonight. Once I cut it up, they realized it was food. They were having a hard time, which is a good thing. Yeah, they'll eat the head, the brain, the whole gambit. See how Luna's doing. She didn't like being bothered as much. How's that going, Looney? Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm taking that from you for a minute. Teach you some manners. You want it back? She thinks she's big and tough until push comes to shove. Luna, come on. Hey, Luna. Oh, she's just stealing the head. You want your thing back? You want your food back? Yeah, that's what I thought. There you go. Yeah, you're not so big and tough as you think you are. Growling at me. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your thinking mind? It's a good meal for him, and it's better than having the animal go to waste. So, you know, it's a good treat, good bone, good organ, good meat, good bowels. It's all good for him. Let's go find Mocha. Mocha ran off somewhere. Guarding that little head. There she is. Hey, good girl. What do you got? Oh, my battery's too low to use the flash, so I guess this video has ended itself. Yeah, you stay hidden over here. I won't tell anybody. Good night, beautiful girl. Pitch black.